Ooh, Panda, I think I'm in an ad break right now, so I don't know if you can hear me. Hello, hi. Hi, oh, whoa. I've done none of my social stuff, and I was supposed to do something sponsored today, and I just don't have the mental bandwidth to be like, yeah, we're doing a sponsored thing, happy, smiley, yeah. Like, I don't think I have the brain power for that right now. So I might just do like I think I've got until Friday. Um, for that, so I'm probably just gonna like maybe play that at my own time. Yeah, I hope you're having a good day, Panda. I hope things are alright for you. I have tea. I just finished like a mug of dried cereal. I have a little thing of party rings on my desk to kind of like power me through. Uh, hang on. I'm gonna spell. Yeah, I should look on that while I'm doing this. Yeah, I think I can't tell if I'm still on ad break. One of my ad managers says I'm done. The other one says I've got like another 30, 40 seconds of it. Ugh. Just happy. Yeah, let me just do well, my Tumblr post and my Blue Sky post, and I will be right to it. I also haven't like turned on my like I've turned on the laptop, but it's not like ready. We got Sonic. Sarah? Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, it was supposed to be Crab Gold, but yeah, like I say, I just don't think I have the mental capacity to do something sponsored right now. Like I want to sponsor things because, like, you know, I like having the opportunity to play things that I otherwise might not be able to, either due to things costing money or things being kind of like outside my wheelhouse, but still in general interest to me. Uh, um, okay, that's Blue Sky Dom. Okay, Blue Sky done. Threads done. Twitter done. Tumblr done. All the socials have been done. What have I done today? I've kind of not really done that much. I did a little bit of Genshin. Oh, like I did my Genshin stuff. I did my Honkai stuff today. I did I watch a movie last night? I don't think I did. I don't think so. Yeah, I've been on a little bit of a movie kick recently. What I watched the first two X-Men movies the other day because I don't remember why though. I don't remember if I like saw something that made me think of the X-Men movies and I was just like, oh hey, I should like let me rewatch those because I've rewatched a while back. I rewatched Last Stand. I rewatched. I think I watched what was it, Dark Apocalypse? Was that the one? Hang on, it's on my Letterboxd. Where is it? Okay, oh no, just X-Men Apocalypse. And then did I watch another one? I don't think so, because I've seen Origin, or like I think the only X-Men movie I haven't seen is the Wolverine one and then Dark Phoenix. Yeah, I think it's just those two that I haven't seen. Because I was on like a little bit of an X-Men kick after the X-Men 97. And I was watching the cartoon, but I kind of dropped off in season 2, so I kind of feel like I need to get back to that. I've got this ordered by I've got this ordered by release day. Where's added? Whatever. Oh yeah, no. What have I watched recently? I watched Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 3, which I didn't think was very good. Like Part 1 was alright, like setting the whole thing up. Part 2 felt a bit meandery, and Part 3 I just didn't care. I just didn't care by the time we got to Part 3. I was like, no, I'm good actually. I'm alright. See, I wasn't particularly a fan of Part 3. Yeah, then X-Men 1 from 2000, then X2, and then I think it was in the same night or maybe the day after I watched Dawn of the Dead 2004, the Zack Snyder one, and then Army of the Dead, the 2021, the also the Zack Snyder one, but the one he did with Dave Bautista. Yeah, I wasn't super wowed by that. That one was kind of bad. It was like, cool, okay, you killed all the characters that I cared. I know it's a zombie movie. Like, they killed all the characters that I actually gave a shit about. So I just didn't really have a reason to care by the end of the movie. It was very like, ugh, whatever, it's fine. So yeah, Army of the Dead is the only movie on my Letterboxd so far I've given less than 2 stars to. Like, sometimes I'll like watch a movie and be like, oh, hey, for me it wasn't very good. But, or like, I didn't particularly enjoy the movie. Yeah, sometimes it can be a case of like, oh yeah, a movie can... Oh yeah, cool. Okay. Yeah, sometimes it can be a case of like, oh, hey, I recognize the movie isn't very good, but I enjoy the movie. But yeah, sometimes I'll just be like, no, this was terrible. Like, even if I know review pretty well. Like, what? I gave The Bitch Who Stole Christmas 2 stars. Like, I feel like that was a star more generous. Yeah, because I never like go out of my way to watch a movie that I think is going to be inherently bad. Like, I only want to watch things that I actually want to watch. So like, I'm not gonna be like, oh hey, I know this is kind of terrible, but let me watch it. Like, no, I don't want to waste 2 or 3 hours of my time watching a bad movie. Yeah, we'll reroll. Okay, that's slightly better. Attacker or Buzzwole? Yeah, so like I won't watch a movie that I know is going to be bad. So like I'm just kind of watching things that I already have interest in. So like what Clue, Clue I gave 3.5. The two Scooby-Doo movies. Hang on, let me cut the lo-fi. Yeah, the two Scooby-Doo movies I gave a 3 to. Well, Totally Killer I gave 3.5. Shin Godzilla was a 4.5. Yeah, I rewatched the Cutie Honey movie. That I gave a 3.5. I think I watched Mask of the Phantasm before that. That was a 3. See, I'm not watching it. Epi, what did you call me? What did you call me? Hello, MK. How we doing? We're just talking about like movies on my Letterboxd. Because I'm just trying to distract myself with movies at the moment. So like I watched Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 3 the other day. Then X-Men 1, X2. Dawn of the Dead, the 2004 version by Zack Snyder, and then Army of the Dead, also by Zack Snyder, like the Netflix one. And how Army of the Dead is the only movie on my letterbox so far that I've given a 1.5 to. Like, I have not given, like, even if I don't particularly enjoy the movie, I can be like, oh yeah, no, that was fine. I'll give it a 2, and that is the only movie I've given less than a 2 to. Like some of the first few movies I watched on the Letterboxd were Transformers: Rise of the Beasts, that I gave a 2. Across the Spider-Verse, that was a 4.5. This is a star system, so this is out of 5. Transformers Last Night I gave it 2 to. Then Resident Evil Death Island was a 2.5. First Resident Evil Apocalypse, those are both 3. Extinction, that was a 2.5. Afterlife, that was a 3. Retribution, that was a 3. Final Chapter, that was a 2. Hello, Wooey, how we doing? We're talking about movies on my Letterboxd. Let me link this in chat because it might be like fun for people to look at and just like judge my taste in movies. Yeah, these are all the movies that I've seen since I've set up my Letterboxd account, but I don't remember when I started this. I don't watch a lot of movies. Is there like a thing to say like when I watched it? Show my activity. Okay, August. So yeah, these are all the movies I've seen between August 17th, apparently, like when I rated the first movie on my thing, and now, which isn't a lot. I've only seen 40 movies. Oh no, 39 movies. One of them was Chernobyl. One of them was Chernobyl, and so I don't know if that counts because it's I guess it's a cinematic miniseries, but it was a TV show. Yeah, there's some things that I want to rewatch, like what Barbie is my only movie on here that I've given a 5 to, and I think Everything Everywhere All at Once I give a 5 to. But I think that would probably make me cry. I think if I watch that movie now, it's gonna emotionally just like slap me on the ass, and I don't think I'm gonna be ready for it. Like the only movies I've given a 4 or higher to are Death Island 2, One Piece Film Red, Dark Knight Rises, Across the Spider-Verse, Shin Godzilla, Chernobyl, and Barbie. Like those are the only things I've gotten a 4 or higher. I don't know. I tend to think of it as just like, oh yeah, 4 or higher is I like it. You know, I can recognize that it's a good movie, or like I can recognize it's a solid piece of media. A 2.5 to a 3, or like a 2.5 to a 3.5 is like, oh, I liked this, but and then if it gets a 2 or lower, I'm just like, okay, that was a bit of a waste of time. Like World War Z, I gave a 2 to, and I'm even tempted to change that to a 1 because I read the book of World War Z. I've played the game of World War Z. Admittedly, the game is like nothing to do with the book at all. But yeah, the book and the movie are two completely different things. It was a 5 out of 5, and I will die on that hill. I ban you from watching it for at least a year. The one exception being if Michelle Yeoh is there to comfy. Yeah, I think movies that, or like any sort of media that deals with parental trauma, or like, you know, death of a parent, I'm just like, maybe we don't watch this one. Because, like, I really enjoy the movie. I haven't seen it in... I think the last time I watched it was New Year's 2022, going into 2023. I think that was the last time I saw it. Because, like, every time I watch it, it makes me cry anyway. And now it's just like, oh, that's gonna hit so much worse now. Boyfriend was an extra in World War Z. Oh, nice. What was it like being part of a terrible movie? Have they mentioned that? Have they gone into the trauma of being in a bad movie? That's a veto for how to make millions before grandma died. I don't even know what that is. Lots of running back and forth in a suit. Okay. Yeah, like I say, I read the book. Hang on. Where's OBS? Hang on. I don't have the camera set up. Hi, hello. I'm behind the whooper. Ignore the stream, the flesh tuber behind the PNG for a minute. Pause. Pause. Where's the PNG? Yeah, like I have the books. I like, I have the main book, and I have like the little like extra side stories. I think there's a story about a man being trapped in a toilet in this one. I know that's a movie. I think it's called Stalled, where a guy gets like trapped in a toilet. Or like in a like a cubicle, and then there's zombies outside. Hello, Jeffy face. Hello. Oh. Yeah, I'm back behind the woofer now. Where is it? Yeah, this edition. This is from 2010, so this is like 14 years old. So yeah, because I remember buying this. I don't remember because I don't think I bought it when it came out. I'm pretty sure I bought it from because it's second edition 2007, first published 2006. Yeah, I think I bought this from the I want to say I got it from the Waterstones at Covent Garden, because like you've got like Covent Garden, and then there's a little bit kind of like up here ish. And I remember there was like a little candy store. I think there's like a Tesco's on the corner, and then there's a Waterstones around there somewhere. And I'm pretty sure I got this from there. It was either there or no, I'm pretty sure it was there. I don't think I got it from the W. I don't think I got it from the W.H. Smith in Liverpool Street. And I remember sitting in the waiting room at Liverpool Street, and I read like the first 50 pages of this, and I was just like, oh, hey, this is kind of good. Like, I like the fact it was like told in a way that like that, like when you redeemed that should have triggered yesterday, because I've got it so the chatbot, whenever the VIP is redeemed, like the channel point, it should be automatically just given to the person. You might just have to like refresh the thing. Yeah, this was definitely one of the better books I picked up while I was in like on my travels. So I did pick up one that was like a Ted Bundy book, and I read like 20 pages of that and I got bored. Where is it? I think it's buried on a shelf. Yeah, it was like some sort of thing about Ted Bundy, and I was like, oh hey, because I would read like I listened to a lot of like true crime podcasts, so I was like, oh yeah, no, I know who Ted Bundy is, things like that. Let me grab this, and it was not interesting at all. It was so boring. Thank you every Wednesday. So past the pub we drank on the way to the station. Oh, I thought that was leading to the Roxy Andrews thing of just like, I think about you every morning at the bus stop. Oh, also, in relation to yesterday when we were talking about Apex, Respawn have kind of like flipped back on their decision for the battle pass. So they're going back. So they've done it in a weird way where they're just like, okay, so now there's 4 tiers. There's the free tier. There's the tier that you can use the Apex coins for. There is a £10 tier, which is the one that they originally were using to replace the other one. And then a premium tier, like premium plus one. So they added in the, or like they've added in the one where you can use the Apex coins. Which is kind of weird because the only difference between the premium tier that costs $10 and the one that uses the Apex coins is you get like 7 extra packs and some more crafting materials. That's it. But they've been like, oh yeah, no, it's a good thing because they like the fan base essentially they bullied them into being like, hey, this fucking sucks. Don't do that. Which is great, you know. Bully corporations, it works. But yeah, it's just like we shouldn't have had to do that in the first place. But then at least the one good thing is that they're doing it so if they're doing challenges at the start of the season, so you can earn the first pass for free, and then you get 1,300 coins, so you can kind of change it or like chain it. So it's not like too bad. Like, come on, it was a terrible pub but excellent company. Okay, well that's good. Like, you know, like some places can be a bit shit, but just like being with people, like, you know, it's like when you go see a bad movie. Like when you go see a bad movie, it's just like, oh yeah, the company can be worth going to see a bad movie. Well, that was the thing. I was kind of wondering if I should do a poll of just like, do I do Flesh Tuber for a bit, or do I stick as the PNG? Because I feel like I might be like okay to Flesh for a while. Like, I don't feel like I'm gonna just like spontaneously cry on stream at the moment. Although I did feel a little bit of a wobble a couple of minutes ago where we were talking about those movies. But I don't wanna push myself to make myself uncomfortable. Yeah, it was also a thing of just like, you know, I like my lighting to be good. I'm very much a perfectionist, so at least if I'm like a PNG, I don't have to worry about lighting. I can just have my little lamp on above the PC, and I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, how are we all doing today, chat? How we doing? How we doing, babes? I'm a bit warm. I'm a bit toasty. Otherwise generally okay. I have tea. Like I say, I had some dried cereal. I made some cold brew the other day. So I had a bit of that earlier. We'll go trans rides, yeah. Yeah, so I had a bit of cold brew earlier. Well, actually, no one's going to Decidueye. I'll just go to Decidueye. Yeah, I think tomorrow I might just do like a little video on Crab God because yeah, like I say, I wanted to do it today, but I just didn't think I had the mental bandwidth to want to do something sponsored. Like, you know, it's kind of one thing just being like, oh yeah, I'm playing a little sponsored game. You know, it's fine. But then just thinking about like, you know, all the little things, just like, oh hey, you know, remembering to do sponsored posts and things like that. I don't know if the brain has the brain for that right now. So. Also, I need somebody to come and do the Genshin story, or like, no, not the Genshin story, the Honkai story for me at the moment, because I really can't be bothered with that. Like, I know it's not, the current quest isn't long, because I think there's like 7 parts to the quest line, and I've done like the first like 2. But yeah, I definitely need somebody to come and just like do the Honkai story for me, because it like, what, the next patch is next Wednesday. There's currently an event on that only has like 4 days left. Yeah, there's an event on that only has another 4 days left. I'm just like, no, I kind of like need to get her done. Now I'm gonna get killed by the Palpitoad. Is that what it's called? I can't remember. Either way, the next wave is gonna kill me. Bella Bolt, that's it. Thank you, Kev. Sure. I kind of wish there was like a passive regen whilst I'm not in combat, because I'm just kind of sat here being like, I could have teleported back, grabbed a citrus berry, and then, you know, walked back here. Why didn't you? Because I only thought of that in hindsight. There we go. It's fine. It's fine. It's probably quicker to, you know, beef it and then just do that. Yeah, I nearly have my attack stat maxed out. So once I've done that, I'm probably gonna go switch to the extreme one, because I've just been doing intermediate and I think I've done like one expert. And even then the one expert one I had was a bot game. So I was like, cool, okay. Oh yeah, also, kind of a warning, chat. I've increased my ad timer to do a 3-minute ad just for like a 3-minute ad every hour for the rest of the month, because I should be getting my payout next month. Like, I think at the point I am, I have enough, so I should be getting my payout next month. But I was just like, oh, I might as well just like bump up my ad revenue just to see if I can get like a little bit more whilst things are a bit weird. Like I mentioned yesterday while I was talking to Charlie, that like we should be getting things sorted. I don't know how much of this I want to go into on stream, because, you know, most of it is kind of like just private stuff. But yeah, we should be getting things sorted in regards to, you know, house-based finances. I think soon-ish. But the nearest place to get them done for us is 25 miles away. There's a bit of a pain in the ass to just say, okay, you know, there was one closer, but it closed down. We now have to do like a 45-minute drive to go there and get things sorted, and it's a bit like, oh, well. Yeah, just like look at like it's the scary thing about being in this kind of situation where, like, you know, the fridge is getting emptier. It's a little bit like, oh god. You know, I'm just trying to kind of like help out where I can until I hear back from jobs. Really should offer a roaming one in a region like yours, as in like a roaming solicitor. Because yeah, like I say, I don't know specifically kind of like if it's like a general one or if there's like, because I don't really know how solicitors work. It's not really something I've had to like really think about before. But yeah, like when my grandmother passed, that was, I think, just over 2 years ago, because I want to say it was around about I want to say it was sometime around about like just November to December 2022, maybe? No, maybe 2021. It wasn't like super long ago. Yeah, she had a will, so that was kind of like, oh hey, you know, that was just like generally easier to like that took a while to kind of sort out. Even though it's the kind of thing of just like my mum was an only child. Um, my grandmother didn't, or like had a sister, or like has a sister who my sister and I have never met. Like we've never met that side of the family at all. Um, um, so I've like no idea like who's what there, like how many relatives we have on that side. One thing to get sorted at the point, is Kate, you're wondering. Yeah, I think it's a case of like, it's kind of typical that I think my mum was gonna do one of those this summer, because I think I mentioned to you, just like via DM, that she was gonna sort that out this summer and kind of like get like a folder with all like, you know, the passwords and things done. And then look what, and then, you know, that got cut a bit short. Like a bit unfortunately short. Um, but yeah, I need to kind of like look into how I'd do one of those. Yeah, because now we're in kind of the position where I think my sister and I need to, like, when we get to the solicitors and like start doing things, we need to kind of like have a look at things my mum had and just kind of like start divvying them up. To be like, right, okay, you know, who has this, who has this. Like, I think I was saying the other day, at least I'm in the position where my sister has offered to be like, oh hey, you know, because my grandmother owned her house across the road, that oh, like she offered to be like, oh hey, if I want to eventually like move in across the road, she doesn't mind. Oh, kill it, kill it. Okay. Blue. You have time to sort through things. You might want to keep things and sell some and share the funds too, yeah. I think it might be, I think that's going to be a case of like, we're going to have to, realistically. Oh. Yeah, it's not like a happy time, obviously, but you know, it's everything is very up in the air. Everything is very weird. And like I think it's kind of hitting my sister a bit at the moment because she's kind of like shutting down a little bit. She's definitely like less reactive than she has been. So I think I need to poke her and be like, "Hey, you good?" Because I'm definitely feeling that. Like I've gone from being like initial sadness to back to sadness, back to the sadness. We're back in the oh, okay, sort of period. Ugh. Yeah, I think I need to the last attack boost. I'm thinking attack boost and then maybe the recovery. Maybe the recovery? Just so I can live through stuff, because it's like, at least I'm on Decidui. I don't seem to have to worry about attack speed. I know I need to put stuff into crit more. I kind of mainly just want to, I feel like I should just focus on the, like, let's grab that dice while I'm here. All I can say is to be prepared for it to be double once the logistics have settled. Yay. More stress, more sadness. Yippee. Oh. Like, I don't really want to say kind of what happened. I think chat, I think you can tell what happened. Plus, I have like, you know, post it basically everywhere just to be like, yeah, no, things kind of suck right now. Yeah, yeah. Like, I'm not gonna go into it because I don't want to like, you know, I don't really want to discuss trauma on stream. I'm like more comfortable talking about kind of things that have happened now. Yeah, it's not something I really want to go into, like especially on stream. Yeah, it's weird time. Weird time. What I see? I never do any of this stuff. I have a Unite squad, but I'm just like, I don't really care. Like, there's nothing in here that I'm really just like, wow, let me have a sticker of a violin. Yippee! The train was horrific today. Good. Well, no, that's not good. That sounds really bad. I miss trains. I haven't been on a train in ages. Well, no, I don't know if I miss trains. I've been on a train since pre-COVID, so like, yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be good or bad. 3 trains worth of people on 1 train. Oh no, I hate it whenever that would happen. I'll care for you. Do you wanna go into extreme? Do you think I think I have the damage to go extreme. If I have, like, if I get Decidueye, I think I should be fine. Maybe Sylveon. Because I've pretty much only been doing, I've done a little bit of special attack, but mostly just regular attack. I'm going to wait for Kef to say yes or no, because I don't want to push Kef into extreme and have them not have done enough grinding and then just be at the bottom of the leaderboard and just be carried. Go with it. Okay. Not even bothering with cancellations, just running a reduced timetable at the moment is frankly unsaid here. People are nearly fully off platforms. Well, that's not great, and especially if you think about like stuff in America with a new COVID wave that's kind of happening. Like, okay, cool. I hope you at least like had like an emergency mask or like something to keep you safe. Yeah, I'll go to Decidueye. You know. Yeah, at least I don't have to worry about the farming out the costume this time. Because I think it's the same Absol costume they've had before. I just need to get those dice rolls. Yeah, my challenge today was what, 20 2 games as an attacker. Maybe that's what I got. My mum had COVID recently and it wasn't good at all. She had hopefully she's okay now. Like she's perked up a bit. Yeah, no, like I've seen like stuff coming out of America in regards to like a new COVID wave that's kind of ongoing. And it's one of those things of just like, oh look, it's not being generally reported, considering, you know, how quickly people are to be like, oh, COVID doesn't exist anymore. COVID isn't that big in Scotland. What's big is whooping cough. Oh, ugh. I feel like I should be with the Mewtwo, maybe. Just because there's more Pokemon tend to go down the other 2 lanes. I don't think I'm going to be that helpful here. Oh no, okay, no, actually this is going fine. I definitely could be doing a bit more damage. I feel a bit weak. Yeah, I might need to do stats into crit rate a bit more. No, I'll focus on just a general attack. For the moment, just to increase my general DPS. And then do the other one. We're not doing like bad. Well, if any of that is something I am appreciative of with the hospital, that they have like a separate COVID ward like a separate area for that, so it wasn't a concern. Thankfully that, you know, I managed to go to the hospital, well, like twice, was it? Yeah, twice, and I didn't get a, like, haven't gotten it, I guess. But then there's the worry of what her memorial is going to be. I think at the beginning of next month we decided, because her birthday's at the end of the month, and it would just be like a bit depressing to us to kind of like do her, like, have that and then have her birthday like pretty close to each other, but we don't want to do like the memorial too early, or, you know, just kind of like not do anything for the birthday at all. Yeah, so I'm a little bit concerned about that. Like, I'd hope people would at least be sensible, because what my auntie's coming down from near Colchester, for the day for that. What was I thinking? Yeah, so she's kind of like popping down for that, just to be nice, and then was I thinking my brain is just ejecting information. Yeah, last time I think some of the people in my family went to see her was like during COVID, and they were just like, oh yeah, no, we'll just have a little birthday thing outside for my dad. And then pretty much everyone left with COVID. It's like, cool, great, awesome. Chatbot, I'm sorry, I have tea. Is that all right? Is that okay? Oh yeah, let me go defense on this side. See, that's the thing. I did think about doing Fortnite today, because I just kind of want something where I can switch my brain off for a while. But I don't know if anyone has seen Fortnite. It got killed by the Mewtwo. Or Fortnite put a fucking Cybertruck in. Like they've put a car skin for sale in the store that is Elon Musk's Cybertruck, and it looks incredibly ugly. Calf, move. Calf, move. Oh. First got COVID in March 2020. Everyone on my team had it before anyone knew what it was. Yeah, I don't think I've had it like explicitly as COVID. I think I've got, like, you know, some, or like I think I've had some related symptoms, i.e., like, you know, kind of on the longer COVID side of just like I find I get tired just incredibly easily from things now. So I think like, I don't know if it's just like an, oh, my body just doesn't have the energy it had, or what. Do you see that raccoons have been trying to break? Oh yeah, no, I've seen that on Tumblr. Yeah, I've seen Tumblr posts of the raccoons trying to get into the Cybertrucks. No, that's just 2030. Don't remind me. Yeah, okay. So like when I go down to the beach, there's like a little ramp to go down to the beach, and I just find I get winded walking up that. It's not like a little ramp. It's like a 55-degree angle. It's not exactly a small ramp. It's a 55-degree angle of around about 80 meters, I'd say. And yeah, I get winded walking up that. I'm a few in September, not that. No other sea defense like around. Yeah, like it's very much like, oh, you want to go down? You want to go down to sea level? Enjoy this like 60+ degree ramp. Fuck you and your chicken strips. Yeah, it's not great. It's pretty miserable. Like, you know, if anything, yeah, good exercise. But then it's just like, oh, exercise. Oh, just got caught in that. That's why you're there, yeah. But if anything, I'm trying to get some sun. I'm trying to like get out of it more. Because, you know, things are like depressing enough as is. And just like, you know, staying indoors all the time is not super healthy for me. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. See, at least in Extreme, people know about the shockwave. It feels like in anything of expert or below, people just don't. People don't know. Like, I don't know if it's the fact I've, you know, played enough Final Fantasy 14. It's just like, oh, I know what positionals are. Yeah, it just feels very much in this game mode that people don't know what positionals are. Oh, that's the thing. Sorry, I just saw like a little Steam notification saying that Thomas is playing No Man's Sky. I did think of playing about no, playing no, bleh. I did think about playing No Man's Sky today because I had an update the other day. Yeah, that had the new worlds update, so like a lot of the planet generation has changed, some of the creature generation has changed, like in terms like just planetary stuff looks better, so like wind on planets and waves look a lot better now. Like, I did think about doing that. I was like, oh no, I think I kind of want to save No Man's Sky for another time. Especially as they said this was Worlds Part 1, so there is going to be a second one coming, I assume, pretty soon. Wait. Yeah, so I assume there's going to be another part coming, like, pretty soon. Okay, I need to go check in my challenge, because I've done that dice roll, and then I have another one I need to do. Like, at least I'm getting through these, like, reasonably quickly. Yeah, at least I'm getting through these, like, reasonably quickly, because what, it always feels a bit cheaper, these, though, because it always feels like you need... It feels like you get enough to get the Pokemon, and then barely enough spare. Okay, I need... Really better roll. Okay, I'll go with another 4. I could have gone for the 3 and gotten the question mark. Damn it. Okay, Defender or Crustle. And then I've got there. Am I gonna have enough time for this? Probably not. No, I did not. Ugh. Oh god, my defender options are not great. I have Umbreon, but I don't play Umbreon, so I don't know how they work. Do Genshin commissions say thankfully I don't have to. But yeah, I'll go Revenant. Yeah, thankfully I think I've sat on enough of the points from the treasure chest that I don't think I have to for a while. You know, as like I'm pretty much just like going into Genshin. I'm doing like, so I think as far as I'm aware, I've picked over everywhere in the middle area and everywhere in the frog area. I think I've got like two world quests to do. Like the narration one, and I think one to do with the frogs. Yeah, the narration one and the one to do with the frogs. And then I haven't done any more of the world quest since stream the other day, or like the actual main quest. Because, you know, I wanna save that for stream. So yeah, I was like going around like trying to find chests and just tiptoeing around the trigger up the stairs. yeah, so I've got the Kurara costume. I think I'm at like 157, or something like that. And then I don't have the Kurara con. Like I need a little bit more for that. Yeah, like I say, I want to save that for stream, just so I can kind of like chuck up all the stream boards onto the tube. But damn it. Yeah, I need to go through the YouTube because I haven't really, I haven't really done any updates in that in a while. It's kind of sat like a little bit dormant. Which I mean is pretty understandable. Um um it was. Yeah, so I need to kind of like do that because I'm kind of doing things on I'm just going to be uploading like all of the VODs that I have. Like I'm kind of just going to do it so like every stream VOD I have now, because I know like Lefty does the same thing where like every stream VOD they have they just upload. But I might just do that from now on. Just be like, right, okay, well, this isn't like I think I'm gonna do it so like important VODs. So like if I'm playing through like a series of something, so like when I play through Dark Souls, like when I restart my Half-Life 2 playthrough because I never finished that. Like those are gonna have like their own kind of like thumbnails and things, like look a bit like quote unquote more professional. But then just general VODs, so like playing Unite, playing Fortnite, things like that, those will just be like, oh yeah, just chucked up there. Like I'll obviously do like the stuff in the description I normally do, with just like the social links. Oh, this is the VOD from this day, blah blah blah. All those old and sods. But yeah, so like if I'm just doing like yeah, special ones will have their own like graphics and things. Okay, I don't think Trevenant was the call. I think I'm still too weak as Trevenant. I don't remember what Trevenant scales with, if they're attack or special attack. I want to say attack because all their moves are physical moves. Yeah, because I don't really play Crustle, and besides, Crustle is just more for survival than actually doing damage. I mean, Trevenant's kind of the same thing, but at least I can do some damage. I think in retrospect, I probably should have done just a solo mode for this. Yeah, I think I maybe should have just done solo mode. Oh, damn it. Wait, stand still. No. Stand still. Oh. Like I'm doing a great job at not dying, and that's about it. Oh. Standing in a corner, being really helpful. Meowscarada is killing our Tinkton. This is fine. This is fine, chat. Oh, thank you, Dragonite. Oh. You know, for somebody with arachnophobia, it's kind of weird that I play Trevenant. Considering, you know, their walk cycle is very spider. Oops. I was really hoping for a heal. No. Mm. Bonk. I feel like my healing's probably going to be pretty high, and that's going to be about it. But, like, you know, if I'm getting in the challenge of, you know, play a defense character, I did one as, I think, Blastoise the other day, and I was like, oh, I'm not really a fan of Blastoise's moveset. But then Trevenant is a lot of just crowd control. Oh, speaking of the YouTube, there's the little link for the YouTube. Maybe go and subscribe over there. Wing wing nudge nudge. You don't have to, like, it's fine. It'd be nice. No, bitch. Oh. Well, if anything, I'm being a great distraction for these two. Being an excellent distraction for the Garchomp. Yeah, so at least, like, you know, Tuesdays, we still have Apex as an option. Or, like, you know, like, I'd still probably do, like, a little bit of Apex here or there. But it would feel like it's actually worth playing now, like, still. Like, actually having, like, you know, being able to have a battle pass and have something to work towards. Yeah, we're being Trevenant, and because we have a challenge for the Ho-Oh board, there are challenges to be like, oh yeah, like the last one I had was like play 2 games as an attacker. Now I have one of play a game as a defender or like a defense character, or Crustle. And Crustle's not really renowned for its offense. So I just think, oh, I might as well play a defense character that I know how to play. Because, like, what my other options were, like, Blastoise or Umbreon. I don't really like how Blastoise plays, and I don't think I've ever used Umbreon. So it's like, okay, try and let's figure out which character like I would rather play. Like, my damage isn't gonna be good. Yeah, like my damage isn't great. See some nasty Crustle players though. I think with Crustle is less about big damage and more about outliving their opponents. Like a lot of Crustle from like what I've seen is essentially just, hey, you can't do more damage to me more than I can heal. And then just like just outdoing the damage that they are taking. Russell doesn't have any heal though. Oh, okay, fair. I don't really know. I'm talking out my ass. I don't really play Cross. Like I have Crossel. I like using them, but I don't really know how they work. Literally only potion, yeah. Yeah, so at least I've done that. So I think I can work towards another dice roll. Yeah, like what I'm almost halfway through the holo, so that's good. Because what, there's still 2.5 weeks left to get the holo. And I'm nearly halfway there. So we're making pretty good progress. Wrong menu. Yeah, either way, like I feel like Trevenant is the only one that I play that actually deals damage enough to feel significant, I guess. Okay, so that's my attack level fully leveled up. I have 200 left. Calf. Should I do crit rate first or a recovery and a health? I feel like I should do crit rate. So I can't get any of the dice at the moment. I don't think there's any point in getting the stickers because I think it just gives you tickets back. I don't need to buy the Sacred Style Absol because I'm pretty sure I have that because I think it's the same reward as last time. I know they've had a Gengar, but I'm pretty sure we've had this Absol before. And then everything else can just kind of happen as is. MS is worth it? Which one's MS? Oh, move speed. Go move speed and move cooldown. Yeah, either way, we've maxed out the attack power. So besides crit damage, I can't really be dealing much more damage. Yeah, now I can just play something else. I don't have to play a defense character in this. Yeah, thank you for helping, Kev. I do appreciate it. Like, for this. Because like I've at least been like turning the game on. I've been doing a couple of these, even if I'm doing it at like 3 AM on intermediate and just like playing with the bots. Just grinding my dice, my friend. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I don't know if I can't remember what I think I need to like look through and see what I have and what I don't have. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, no, we're fine. Yeah, I need to have a look and see kind of what I have and what I don't have from the stuff. Just so I'm not like double buying things. Yeah, I don't really want to accidentally double buy things. I think I get what tickets in return. I think most of the time it gives you tickets. I'm going with the Crossel. This is where this Crossel's going to prove me wrong. They're actually really good in this game mode. Oh yeah, I'm surprised they haven't said like or like they haven't had like a little thing to say what their next few Pokemon are, because I think it's normally around now or like closer to September maybe that they put out a thing being like, oh yeah, here are the Pokemon that are coming up, or like here are the next like 3 or 4 that are coming out. Because like what we had Cerulege, we had Gyarados, we have Ho-Oh now. But they haven't said who else is part of this. Because I think I remember last year when what was it? Was it Mewtwo last year when Mewtwo came out? They like It was like pretty soon after Mewtwo came out. They were just like, oh yeah, cool. Here's another one. See, I'm kind of hoping they announce who's coming out soon. Just so I can save again, because I did get Cerulege because I thought they were kind of cool. And they're fine, but like not in this game mode. Like I don't like. I'm still of the opinion that characters that specialize in melee combat, especially if they don't really have a gap closer, aren't that good in this. Like you kind of need Pokemon that can kind of give themselves a speed boost and ideally some of the range. Oh, I just got melted. Like I'd say either or. Like yeah, definitely something that's like preferably a ranged attacker, I think. Just so you kind of like don't have to go across as much of the map just to take out targets. Because, you know, at least like I can kind of like be in the middle here and affect, or like, you know, deal damage around me in a circle. I guess it also depends, because that Cerulege seems to have a lot of move speed, or like a pretty high move speed. So that I guess counteracts that. Yeah, I thought about getting Goodra, and I was like, no, I'll get Cerulege. I do still like Goodra. I do still want to get Goodra at some point. And I'm kind of Hoping from, you know, just event stuff with this, that I pick up enough tokens to get, Goodra. How often am I Goodra? Is this like the fucking, the Lord of the Rings thing of just like, do you wear wigs? Like, I'm not Goodra off. I don't play Goodra often, but I played them enough in that Dragon event that was recently to be like, oh yeah, I can see that Goodra is good. That wasn't intentionally that arse shame. Yeah, I played enough Goodra in that event to be like, oh yeah, I can recognize that Goodra is pretty good in terms of just raw survivability. It feels like, you know, it felt like it came down to, oh, if you play Goodra, it's incredibly hard for the enemy to kill you. Yeah, it felt like it was just generally really difficult for the enemy to take you out. So just like being on Goodra, it was just like, cool, okay, I just win. But then it just meant like, as that event progressed, you would just have teams full of Goodra because there was like, there wasn't a limit on how many people could be how many Pokemon on that team. So you just end up as like, you know, 4 or like 3 Goodra and a Garchomp, or like 4 Goodra, or just like straight up 4 Goodra. Oh. Oh yeah, I'm doing a lot more damage now. Oh. Yeah, I think I maybe need to get another health recovery. Or like maybe just like more health. I think my health recovery is fine because, you know, I recover like with how this game mode works, there's like every time you deal damage you gain some health back. You can upgrade how much health you get back per like per thing, but I think just having more health in general is gonna be more helpful. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Trying to think about what I want for dinner. Like, 'cause last night I had like leftover lasagna. Because I made one the other day, and like, you know, we're trying not to be like too wasteful when it comes to food. So yeah, a lot of kind of like just general eating at the moment is what can I do with rice? Life steals that isn't unique to this mode. It's just more visible. Okay, yeah. It's definitely more noticeable in this. Okay, I didn't want to do that last hit because I have the Mr. Mime. Okay, back up. Just to give them some more breathing room. Okay, chat. What is your favorite Reggie? Out of the Pokemon, you know, not Reggie Fils-Aimé, like Reggie Yates. Like, what is your favorite Reggie? You know, you go Regice, Regirock, Registeel, Reggie Drago, Regieleki, and Regigigas. Wait, Regieleki, baby, if not Regice. Okay. Let's think, is it Regice or Regiice? Because I always say Regice. I think for me, it's definitely Registeel. It's about Regice. Okay. Yeah, for me, it's definitely Registeel. Like, I find Registeel just really cute. Just the fact he's just, like, really round. Like, cute in a weird way. Like, just the fact he's just, like, so round. He's such a round boy. Like, he do be kind of round. Okay, let me do crit rate boost and do health, and then one of these. Which, I mean, in the anime, it's like they don't say red ice, they say reg ice. Or, oh no, they don't say Reggie ice, they say reg ice. Which, I mean, it should be Reggie Ice since they're all Reggie. Yeah, you'd think it would be like, oh yeah, it's Reggie Ice because it's the only one that isn't Reggie something. It's Rage something. But even then, they don't sound like that. Like we've all seen them. We've all seen that one clip from the movie, right? We've all surely seen that. Reggie. Oh yeah. Also, hang on, chat. I like you know the other day when stream crashed. Yeah, you know the other day when stream crashed. Yeah, I know. I clicked out of Genshin into OBS because I noticed my text to speech was broken. Well, like I noticed my text to speech wasn't there, so I fixed it.
Jupiterjepsen says, "Oh whoa."
Yeah, I remember that was broken, so I fixed it. Yeah, because this is when I was like going through and I was trying to figure out why OBS wasn't starting, so I removed like a lot of my add-ons. And then one of them was the move transition that was my little stream buddy. Yeah, I remember I finally noticed that was broken after like a month. Yeah, I fixed that the other day. So now that works fine. I might change the images of that because it feels kind of choppy, or I might like maybe like see if there's a way I can slow it down or smooth out the images because it feels choppy, like switching between the two images. Or like I might because I've done it so that's a separate scene. So it's like a nested scene, so like all that stuff is in there, and then I just pop it on the other ones. I might for when I'm like flesh tubing, I might do an alternate version. I might do an alternate version, which is just my regular PNG, the Whoop one, or like the Whoop one that Gotchi was really lovely and made. Flesh tubing. Oh no, it's basically when I'm not a PNG. It's basically like, you know, flesh tubing is just when I'm on camera. That's what I mean by that. So yeah, like I might do like an alternate version with the PNG that I'm using at the moment. Yeah, that needs to be a better one. Yeah, I think it's just funnier to me just saying flesh tubing. But then flesh tubing does sound kind of sussy barker. Oh yeah, sorry, babe, I'm flesh tubing today. I'll go out and flesh tubing. Oh yeah, my boyfriend's coming over with flesh tubing. Oh no, not that. Oh, that's funny. Oh god. That's getting clipped. You should leave. Oh. Oh dear. Oh. Oh, that was funny. Yeah, flesh tubing. Okay, to make Lewis happier, maybe I should like have an alternate for for days where I have a face. I need your ideas. What should I do? Well, I have leftover curry in the fridge, so I might have that. But I heated up some of that earlier, and I had about a third of it, and I just didn't fancy any more of that. So yeah, I'll mail you some curry if you want. I think it's tikka masala, because I was like going through the cupboard, and I think we got like, I think 2 jars of korma, a tikka masala, and a balti. So like, yeah, like, so as you can tell, like a lot of what I'm eating at the moment is, oh hey, I don't really know what I want. But I can't really afford to be that picky, so let me just have curry. I mean, it's if anything, it's easy. It's just like, oh yeah, like a protein, like, you know, shove a protein in some sauce. We have plenty of rice and we have plenty of pasta. I know pasta isn't related, but like, I know pasta isn't like a curry food, but like, you know, it's the same thing. It's a lot of what we're having at the moment is what can I add to this and that to make a decent meal. Oh, good job, Fletchinder. Like Talonflame, that's it. Making blasphemous curries, not particularly. Not like the indie video game Metroidvania blasphemous. Like from Pokemon. You mean Blacephalon? Oh no, you do actually mean the curries from Sword and Shield. I forgot that was a mechanic. Like, I haven't even played Scarlet and Violet. I'm more used to sandwiches. Yeah, I'm more used to the sandwiches. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, like, I'm... Part of me might just do something easy, because I know we've got some soup in the cupboard. I might just do, like a couple of slices on cheese on toast with a tin of soup or something. Technically, but... What's a shiny sandwich? See, I know of the mechanics of Scarlet and Violet, kind of. Really. The ones made with special herbs that make more shinies a bit. Oh, okay. So I know whichever bike you pick, like, sandwiches, and that's about it. You only get them from raids. Okay. Oh yeah, let me go to my local Morrison's and do a raid so I can get a special herb. Wheel. Imagine fist fighting someone in the Morrison's park in the Morrison's car park for like a special bag of parsley. Up a oh. Okay, well. Do you think they'll do anything interesting for Gen 10? Because like what? This was Gen 9. Like Scarlet and Violet's Gen 9, right? Yeah, do you think they'll do anything like interesting for Gen 10 at all? Each one unlocks the mount's HM moves. Okay. I feel like they probably would. Like, part of me wonders if they even be tempted to, like, go backwards. And maybe redo Gen 1. Like, I don't want them to do Gen 1. Because everyone is sick to fucking death of Gen 1 at this point. But, like, I think it would be fun to see Gen 1 in the style of, like, Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet, like an actual, like, open worldy sort of game. Or, like, with more of an emphasis on an open world mechanic. No, if anything, I'd like them to go back and do XD and Coliseum again. You know, because I enjoy those games. I would like to see XD and Coliseum again, but you know that you know they would absolutely not do that for a main game. No chance. Mm-hmm. Whee! Let's see how the new Legends game will hold up. Oh yeah, I forgot that there's Legends EA, isn't there? Hi, zombie. There we go. I forgot about that. Yeah, I played X and Y. Well, I played Y. I want to replay Y again. I want another Unova. Were you doing it any of the old Monster posters? See, I thought that was really. Oh, hey, 420, nice. Like, well, I only played White 2. I didn't play White. But it would be kind of interesting to get like another Pokemon game where you don't get any of the, where you just exclusively get new Pokemon, at the start of the game. Or like, and you have to beat the Elite Four before you can get any of the older ones. You kind of have to relearn the game and like figure out how things work, because it was kind of like, you know, it was fine. You know, it's fine having like a mechanic like, you know, just having all the odds and sorts of Pokemon games. I assume you're done, Kev. Would you want another 150 mons per game when there's over 1,000 and then not having any forms of regional ones? See, I'm not super bothered about the regional ones. I don't particularly care about those. Like Cold's Eye is fun, and like the whatever it is, Wooper but brown. Like they're fine, but most of the time I don't really care about the regional ones. And even then, I couldn't tell you about 90% of the new Pokemon. Like, you know, I played... Well, I watched the anime from the start. My first game was Ruby. So I played Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red, Leaf Green, Diamond, and Pearl. I didn't play Platinum until later. I didn't play Soul Silver until later. I played a little bit of Red and a little bit of Silver on my 3DS. I kind of got back into Pokemon with White 2, because I basically didn't play any between Diamond and Pearl and White 2. So yeah, White 2, Y, Sun, Ultra Moon, Sword. And then I didn't play Let's Go. I didn't play Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl because I thought they looked really ugly. I didn't play Scarlet or Violet because, you know, video games are expensive, and I saw enough about the performance of them to be like, oh, maybe I avoid these, maybe I skip these ones. So yeah, now it's kind of getting to the point where I'm just like not up to date with Pokemon stuff. So if somebody sat me down in front of like one of those like quizzes, it's just like, oh yeah, name every Pokemon, I would get up to like what, Gen 7, I think, maybe just some of Gen 8, and then I would just have no idea. These are some that appear in Unite. Yeah, like if they're in Unite, it's fine. The one thing that hang on, where's the? I have to go to my browser to click that. Well, I know that's Mewtwo. We'll do it. The one thing that Pokemon has consistently done is creature design. Like monsters don't match up. Yeah. Let's hang on. Let's do a side thing. Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm doing it. Yeah, like I know Tinkerton kind of, and I know Bellybolt from this. Is that Flamigo? Is that what that one is? No. Hang on, I'm working on it. I'm trying to find, because I know I've got like a Firebox capture somewhere. Okay, there it is. Yeah, this first one's really this first one's kind of obvious. Okay, let me yep. Yeah, this first one's kind of obvious. Like this is Mewtwo. I'm not that stupid. That's Jigglypuff. Yeah, hang on. Where's that window? Okay, yeah, this one's Mewtwo. Oh, Cherin? Okay. Dodrio. Let me like that so I don't have a little outline for me. This one's Zygarde. I don't know if people want to help with this. Jumpluff? No. Oh no, Jumpluff. I think Jumpluff is what it evolved into. Skip. Okay, yeah, Skip Loop. I knew it was some. I thought it was some. I was gonna go say like Spore or something. Well, there's 1020. Oh, Heatran? No. Oh god, I can. Darumaka? No. I used this Pokemon in my playthrough of. Did I? I'm pretty sure I used this Pokemon in my playthrough of oh, Darmanitan. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I used this Pokemon in one of my playthroughs. Oh, this one's easier. This one's done fast. Yeah, like like 1 through about like Gens 1 through 4 I know reasonably well. Gen 5 I'm a little shaky on. Gen 6 is the same thing. I have a little mini bag of party rings that I found in a cupboard because I require snacks. Like, it's kind of the noticeable thing of like Mom would usually get like a thing, or like she'd do like a an Iceland order every so often and just get like some packs of biscuits from there, so we'd have like, you know, like mini chocolate fingers and things. And that is one of the things that's definitely noticeably missing now. Just like there aren't any little snacks. So if I want a little snack, it's dried cereal. Cloyster? Yeah, so we are yeah, so we are short on snacks. Yeah, this one's easy. Oh. This isn't this is slacking. Um Murkrow? No, I don't know this one. I know it begins with Z, and I know there's a movie related to this Pokemon. I'm pretty sure I think this was Gen 7 going into Gen 8. Zarude. Okay, yeah, like I remember there was like a campaign to get this Pokemon, but I don't think I ever got it. Because I remember when they were doing it, when they did those like campaign thingies. Enter Scorch? No, it's the one before Enter Scorch. Gen 8 DLC thing. Yeah, because I remember at one point they were doing like a thingy, so you could I remember at one point, I think it was Gen 3 going into Gen 4, they had like a campaign, so you could go to these little like setup things. Sizzly Pete, thank you. They went to these little campaign, like these little tent things that were outside of a Toys R Us, and you could kind of like pop in your cartridge. They would like download a Pokemon onto your cartridge. In this case, it was Mew, and then just be like, cool, you go into the Safari Zone, and then the Pokemon will pop up. Like, I remember doing one of those, like, before that, but I had to go to Peterborough for that. Yeah, I remember Mum and I went on a trip to Peterborough. I don't remember when it was. It was, like I said, it was, I think, just as Gen 4 was coming out. Yeah, that was a day trip. Okay, it was just like people now. I'm gonna what? Oh, which from the Apple ones? Is this Appleton? No, I'm gonna need some help with this one. I know it's one of the Apple ones, but I can't think what it's called, and I know my friend has a plush of it. There we go. Oh, easy, Apom. I love Apom. If anyone's gonna be a plush of Apom, I will give you Sloppy. Groudon, GG. Yeah. It's the one that I always think evolves from Clan Pearl. Or something? Oh, it does. Yeah, I don't think that's a Pokemon name. It begins, yeah, begins with G. Rubbish. Thank you. Yeah. I think Gorbis didn't help the fact it was like, you know, you only find them underwater, and you don't spend a lot of time down there. Oh, Barbara Apple, thank you. I wish you said like what gen they were from. This one's Dugong. Udo Wudo. Being an item trade water type in a gen full of water types throughout. Yeah, oh. Is this the one that evolves into Corviknight? Is it Ruhidi? Okay, yeah, it is the one that evolves into Corviknight. Yeah, this is Wurmple. Wurmple, my beloved. No. Wurmple, my beloved. Oh, this one's Bagon. Digileaf. I remember using this in Gen 7. This is one of the Gen 3 fossil ones that I can't remember the name of. Because I remember there was Armaldo was one of them. Cradley. Okay, thank you. I love this is less. Oh yeah, can Jepsen figure out what Pokemon are called? And now let's help Jepsen figure out what Pokemon are called. Okay, this is Vulpix. At least it's not being picky about like which one it is. Yeah. Oh god, this is the one. Is this Gliscor? It's 1,000 rating. Yeah, we're not gonna do all 1,000 of these. I think we're gonna go into like can't figure out anymore. Okay, is this Esper? Or is this the one? This is the one. I think the one before Esper. Yeah, it's the one. This is the one that Esper evolves into. I don't remember which one it is. And I'm also like doing a thing on my vertical scene just in case something happens. Also, don't let me distract people. Like Lewis, if you need to go off and do food, don't let me keep you. Gotta get food. Don't worry. Okay, good. Meow stick. Thank you. We'll probably go up until we get to 50. Yeah, because I remember there's two forms of Meowstic, depending on which gender they are. Oh, I do not know this one. This is the fucking horse from the Sword and Shield DLC that I didn't buy. There's the Spectria. Okay. Yeah, I didn't play any. I didn't get that DLC. Is this Rock and Roller? No. Oh god, I can picture what it is. Is Robin? Oh, 2 G's, 1 L. Okay. I'm gonna put forgiving on that because I feel like some of these we should have had sooner, but it's just the spelling. I also appreciate that it auto capitalizes for me. Ente. Although it does mean that I'm typing in half the name and it's giving it to me. I have no fucking idea what this. What the fuck is that? Is this what the flamingo evolves from? Esparta? What is that? What is that? What was that? It's a weird ostrich. What was that? Psychic ostrich. Oh, fuck off, Pokemon. It's like the goddamn dolphin thing that turns into that muscle dolphin. I'm just like, no, I'm alright. I'm good, actually. Like, I feel like Pokemon at this point for me. Sorry, I'm opening what's left of a bar of 85% chocolate because it's the only chocolate we have in the house right now. The Palafin alone. It looks ugly. I hate it. It sucks. This is Gen 7, right? I'm pretty sure that's Gen 7, because I think that evolves into 2 cannon. This is Victory Bell. Close enough. Yeah, Pigvex Gen 7. This is Nincada. Okay, I'm typing in like half the name and it's giving it to me. This is... God, what is it? Evolves into Trumbeak, and Trumbeak evolves into Toucannon. Okay, close enough. Same evolutionary. This is one of the Gen 5 ones, because there's the blue one, there's the green one, and then there's this one. I don't remember what they're called. But no, I think the blue one and the green one... Oh, I think they all got, like, new forms in Archeon. I go. Yeah, we'll go up to 50. Is this Swallow? No. I'm pretty sure this is the Gen 3 bird. Staraptor. Okay, thank you. That is the Gen 3 bird, right? Okay, this is hello. Sharpedo. Gen 4 bird, okay. Oh, Rowlet, my beloved. Fellow is Gen 3, that's Moltres. Crobat. Yeah, like, first 3 or 4 gens, I'm, like, pretty okay. Yeah, I was thinking it was Scoropo. Okay, let me get this one. I hate that I know all these. This isn't... Yeah, because this is... So I know the third one, I think it's Zvi something. Because I know the third one of these is Hydreigon, and they're on like the Ein, Zwei, Drei, it's the German naming. Is it German naming convention? Or like German numbers? I'm pretty sure it's Zwei something. Okay, can I have a hint for this one? Well, like, can you... Oh, okay. I just looked up and I showed up. Thank you. Flygon. Rubbish. Garbodor? Okay, yep. What is it? Is this isn't Ponyta. Is this Rapidash? Okay, it is Rapidash. No, this is a Gen 7. This one's, I think, a Gen 7. More lol. Okay, thank you. Okay, we'll do 2 more. Oh, Avalugg. That one's kind of easy. Wait, I've got this one. I've got this one because this is the Gen 7. This is the Gen 7 one that you combine with Solgaleo or Lunala. Necrozma? There we go. Okay, we did 50 of these. Let me like do a little bookmark for this. And we'll come back. We'll do some more of these sometime. I'm hoping it keeps my stats. It says like streak stuff here, so I'm kind of hoping it keeps my stats. Selected generation in the quantity. Yeah, so I'm wondering if I can do just like 3 or 4 gens, or like gens 1 through 4, and just see how quickly I get through those. Yeah, Louis, go have some food. Go snack. Yeah, I think we're gonna try and grind out one more dice today. Yeah, I think we're just gonna try and do one more dice, just so I can try it. You know, just make things a little bit easier for like getting the ho-oh. Well, so I'm seeing a lot of people playing Marvel Rivals. Like, the PC should be able to stream that. From what I've seen, the PC should be good enough to stream that. But I'm a little bit like, oh, I don't think I want to push my luck with. I don't know if I want to push my luck with Marvel Rivals. I think it might be too stressful for the PC. I think it might be too stressful. It was like even when the preliminary, I think the alpha, was it the alpha? Did you get a beta kit? No, I didn't. Like I'm kind of talking about like more in like the long term of when it fully comes out. Or like when it fully hits, because I did not get I didn't sign up for a code. I didn't know there were code sign-ups. Either way, I didn't get one, so Like I saw people playing it when it was when the alpha was out, and I've been seeing people playing it now, and the Can You Run It website says that my PC should be able to run it on minimum. But I'm just like, oh, do I have the mental capacity for another hero shooter? Because like Overwatch is fucking miserable to play. Paladins I don't mind. But you know, I play on controller and I find that the sensitivity for that is really weird. Yeah, I find the sensitivity for playing on controller is just a bit weird. Like it feels like overly sensitive. Like it's kind of like when I was like trying to play Overwatch on the Switch. Like it feels like I'm kind of like that feels like I'm dragging myself through mud, just trying to like kind of like turn to shoot things. But I guess that kind of comes from the fact that that was 30 FPS, or like pretty much anything like Apex, Warframe just feels weird to play on the Switch because I'm playing at half the frame rate that I'm playing on the PC. Yeah, like Paladins I don't mind. I don't know if Paladins is something I want to stream because I don't play it that much. Maybe we'll do like a couple of streams of that. Yeah, plus like, you know, Marvel seems like very like, you know, straight coded. And I'm just like, oh, I don't know if I really want to play like, you know, I don't know if I really want to play something like Marvel Rivals because I feel like the chance of me getting called a slur are just higher than that. Which is, you know, for a, you know, franchise with, you know, the X-Men in it is kind of, you know, ironic in a way. Of just like, oh, hey, you know, I don't want to play this because I feel like I'm going to get called a slur, but then you got the X-Men in it who are literally just like an allegory for queer people. Even then, like, you know, watching the X-Men movies recently, and like, you know, some of the cartoons, they really don't make it subtle that the entire thing is just like, oh yeah, you could replace mutants with like, you know, queer people, and it would still be exactly the same. They do not shy away from that, which I do kind of love. That they are just like, oh yeah, no, we are really abundantly like, yeah, this is basically this. Oh. And even then, the kind of like level of homoeroticism there is in X2, that one scene, you know the one scene, you know the one scene where like, you know, thingy, Wolverine has a soda in the cut, or like, you know, from the cupboard, and then Iceman kind of like just blows on the tip of the bottle to cool it down, like bit free. Mm. 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 Wait, is Greninja special attack? So I don't feel that strong. I think Greninja might be special attack. I'm feeling kind of weak. Not like incapable of doing damage weak, but like definitely not as strong as I should be. I mean, I'm doing decent damage at least, but I mean, I'd probably be doing more damage on Cinderace, admittedly, but yeah, it was not kill me. Okay. But yeah, I'm not super bothered about my rivals. Like, you know, I have enough to play at the moment as is. like what? There's new Honkai patch out next week. There's still stuff to do in the Genshin Summer event. Well, like there's bits of Warframe I can do. No Man's Sky is apparently like pretty good now. Like the most recent patch for No Man's Sky is apparently like really good. So I have like enough to keep me occupied otherwise. Like I've given up with Zenless because Zenless just the combat was fun and that was it. Like I didn't particularly enjoy the rest of what Zenless had going. Like the story could be interesting later down the line. Yeah, just outside of actual combat, Zenless to me just wasn't very fun. But the characters were great. The character designs were fun. It had potential. Yeah, just as is. Outside of the combat, there just wasn't anything for me to really do that I found entertaining. Plus, it didn't help that Zenless didn't run particularly well on my PC. Like, it kind of struggled a bit. Yeah, so like I'm kind of like looking for something to kind of play at the moment. Like, so I guess it kind of helps that there is, you know, an incentive for me to play this right now with the you know, with the Ho-Oh event. But yeah, so I guess you know, this does kind of help having like, you know, something to do. Oh. But still, like I'd like, you know, something else. Oh. Maybe we do some attack speed after this? Although I was saying, you know, we were saying earlier that I don't, like, if I get to play Decidueye, I don't really need attack speed. Realistically, we don't really need more attack speed. Like, if we get to play Decidueye. Maybe just, like, you know, crit rate and healing. Like, crit rate, healing, and some health. Like, you know, a bit more extra health. Well, that was the thing. The other day I was thinking, do I start rewatching Fringe? I don't think it's been a year since I last rewatched Fringe. I don't know, part of me just kind of feels like, rewatching it, but it's just like, it really hasn't been long enough since. Wow, stream who sticks for the game for more than 30 minutes per year. What did you end up playing in the end? I know you switched to Baldur's Gate, but at the point where I kind of like dipped before I started, you hadn't yet changed the title or like changed the category from Shadow to Baldur's Gate. I assumed it was Baldur's Gate. It looked like Baldur's Gate. Yeah, how are we doing, honey? How's the day? How was your CPU testing? Hopefully everything that is working does work, and vice versa. Because, you know, I know how frustrating it is, like, poking the PC and be like, why are you doing the thing that I want you to do? And it just kind of like shrugging its shoulders and be like, I don't know. There we go. Easy. Did do Baldur's Gate 3 to try and see what my CPU was doing. It's completely fine. Still no queue. Well, certain bits. Yeah, it's kind of like with me. Like games that I don't think should run do, and games that I think should run stress it out. Like, there's no... It doesn't feel like there's any consistency with it. Like I say, so, like, the other day... Like, yesterday, Fall Guys crashed. And, like, that normally plays it fine. Like, I loaded into the level, I moved about an inch, and the PC, you know, orange screened. Genshin, it runs fine. Honkai runs fine. Like, it chugs a little bit sometimes. Like, even Zenless worked. But it was just chugging a bit. You know, it can run Apex and OBS absolutely fine. Sometimes it can chunk a bit. But yeah, just like some things that I'm just like, oh, you know, like even then, like with like Warframe, it's, you know, runs. Sometimes it runs fine, sometimes it doesn't. It'll like Warframe will let me get like 3 to 4 hours into playing it, then it'll crash. Or sometimes it can be 30 minutes. Like, there's no... It doesn't really feel like there's any consistency behind why sometimes games work and why sometimes they crash. Because even then, like, Apex the other day when I was playing off-stream with Charlie, I had it full screened. I tabbed out of it to tell him about the Battle Pass stuff. I tabbed back in, and then the PC froze. That's kind of a thing of, like, I prefer with some games to have them windowed. Just because it feels like it's gonna be easier for a bit. I don't know, it's kind of weird things. Like, I'm wondering, like, I'm kind of wondering if I go into the other PC, because like we do have another PC, like, you know, the one that we had before this, that Nathan was also very lovely and helped us get. Oh, those are cute. The little thingies that I can't remember the name of. Hang on, they're in this. They're in this now. Hold on. Don't tell me. Failing. Oh, you told me. Fuck. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering, because we have the other PC, if there's anything that I could chop out of that. Like, if there's anything I can chop out of that and put into the one that we're using. Yeah, failings. Long boy. Oh lord, he be long. I did think about getting failings because I think failings' design is really cute. But apparently they have a pretty high skill ceiling, because you're constantly switching between, like, you have like an attack mode and a defense mode. And I think if you're in the attack mode, you are stuck going forwards. Like, you are, yeah, because I think the main build is like Mega Horn and no retreat. Yeah, you kind of like force yourself in a position where you can only go forwards. Yeah, change the direction it's facing, and its movement speed when moving backwards is decreased, but its attack is increased. So you kind of you're kind of like hard committing to an attack in one direction. I'm an Ultra 1440p HDR 60 FPS lad for Baldur's Gate 3, and that can stream. Yet I can't reliably play The Sims 3 offline. Boo. Yeah, like, even then, when I'm not streaming things, I will turn all the settings down to like pretty low. There are some games that I'm looking at that on the can you run it, like, the system requirements website, which is kind of like my, oh, I need to check something, let me check here. Even if it says I can run it or recommend it, I'll still run it on low. So I don't trust the PC to not just disintegrate. Yeah, I'm kind of curious to maybe try and experiment with dual streaming. I recommend some basic mods, like the one from Lazy Duchess really makes it run a lot better. Oh, cute. Yeah, I'd be kind of tempted to do that and just like have this PC as like the game PC, and then have the other one as the run OBS one, because like Aaron used to have like a dual PC setup when he was still streaming. Yeah, I don't know if I wanna try that, especially as like that's gonna be a lot more electricity that we're going through, and at the moment I don't really, because my sister's partner's brought his PC over, and that runs in the living room. I don't want to be adding in a third PC that's using electricity when we are unsure of what's happening with things in general. And even then, the secondary monitor I have doesn't have an HDMI. Like, it has like one of those old blue chunky SCART cables. And I don't think either PC has a SCART port. So it's like, okay, I don't think there's a way I can use it. Cause I like, Lewis and or FMC, I might send you a picture of the back of my, graphics card. You mean like the VGA or DVI cables? I don't know what they're called. It's just a big chunky blue one. Like my laptop has a port for it. My Asus monitor, that is the main one I use, VGA, possibly. It's like a chunky. It's like a blue one. Okay, if you're both saying VGA, I'm gonna trust your judgment for them. Yeah, I might send you a picture of the back of my graphics card, because my graphics card has one HDMI port in it and 3 other ports that I don't recognize. But they're closer to rectangles, but I think they're slightly slanted. And 2 of them have like a little, likely be a display port. Okay, what do I use those for? Because I'd like to have a secondary monitor for the PC. But, you know, like I say, it only has one HDMI, and I don't know if I can get like a splitter for it or something. Because I have like, DisplayPort is better than HDMI. Okay. Okay, so it's HDMI but better. All right. Okay, good. That's good to know, because like I was looking at the back of those the other day, and I was just like, I don't know what these are. Because I know my laptop doesn't have like a thing for one of those. Neither does the old secondary monitor. But like I say, the secondary monitor that I'm using is a 4x3 Philips monitor that we got with a home PC from Tesco's in 2004. So it's a 20-year-old monitor. Like I say, I'm making the best of what I've got. Like like I say, the secondary monitor is from 2004. My laptop is over 10 years old now. My microphone is a Wii U karaoke microphone. Yeah, I am the visuals. Like, what, the camera was 20 quid off Amazon in 2020. A lot of my stuff is, you know, the bare minimum. We're making it work. HDMI does a lot of different media. DisplayPort focuses entirely on visuals. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, check on Facebook. Yeah, I don't use Facebook though. I like, Facebook for me is one of those things of like, I would check up on my like, I'd have it like, you know, for co-workers and things like that. I have Messenger on my phone for like 2 people. But even then, I need to poke Messenger because I have like a thing being like, oh yeah, you know, we're encrypting the data, like end-to-end thing. And now the last like 4 people I've messaged on there, they haven't actually received the message I've sent. It said it sent, but like they haven't looked at it, so I don't know if there's like a thingy that I need to toggle. I posted on there recently just to talk about like, oh yeah, like, you know, what's happening for the handful of people I have on there. And I might post a thing on there just being like, oh yeah, like about the memorial that we're doing next month. That's kind of it. It's very MacGyver. It's very like, oh hey, you know, make like using what I've got to make the best setup I can. And even then, it's a little bit like, oh, you sure about that, Jepsen? Do I do another crit boost? No, I think I'll do an attack. I think I'll do an attack speed and then maybe like a recovery boost. Yeah, it's like I said, my setup is very all over the place. Like I said, I'd love the opportunity to upgrade the setup at some point, and hopefully I can do that eventually. But yeah, as it stands, that is not important. That is not something that is vital or important unless one of the things I'm using actively breaks. We are going to keep using it until it is dead. Better than a streamer with all the gear but no idea. Yeah. Like, you know, it's all very well and good. Like, you know, you get those streamers that are just like, oh yeah, they bought like loads of stuff for their setups. You know, they have the big setups, they have all the stuff, but then they are completely uninteresting, or they just don't know what they're doing. Because, you know, you get the people that are just like, oh yeah, they want to start streaming, so they end up getting like they get like all the Elgato stuff because they've seen like the Elgato stuff is really good, and so they end up with like, you know, the whatever the pad thing is, whatever the thing with all the buttons is, and they get like like one of those like that new teleprompter that they've done, and they get the like that pedal stream deck. That's it. Yeah, you get the people that put like all the money into all the Elgato stuff. They get all the other sorts of gubbins, and then they go to stream, and then it's just so uninspired. And it's like, come on. Like, I will trade them. I will give them my like slapdashed, like in some cases 20-year-old setup. In exchange for like, you know, quote unquote modern good tech. Although that being said, like half of the Elgato stuff, Elgato feels like the Skull Candy of stream stuff. Just like you're paying for the label and the kit itself isn't that great. People with a 490 but no personality, that's why their web streaming is harder than it needs to be. Yeah. I assume that's a graphics. I think that's a graphics card, right? I think I follow Nvidia on Twitter, and I think 490 is a graphics card. And then like Nathan from time to time talks about graphics cards, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't understand. Beans. Like, I wouldn't say no to a Stream Deck. Like, they have a mobile app that has, like, where you can have a Stream Deck, or, like, I think Streamlabs have one. Maybe it's Elgato. They have, like, an actual mobile app that lets you have a Stream Deck, but there's a paid subscription for it. So it's however much a month, so you can use it on your phone. And I'm just like, nah, I'm alright, actually. Like, I know Super Butter Buns, if anyone knows them, or like if anyone's seen like the For Beginners videos, big recommend. Like, actually really helpful. And the they have like 3 videos that are Bloodborne for experts, where a couple of streamers they know, well, Milky the Squid, Forever KT, I think Cullen, or like Dr. Cullen, formerly Dr. Cullen PhD, Clemps, I think that's it. Go through Bloodborne because KT hasn't played it before. Yeah, so there's like 3 videos of them just like going through Bloodborne. It's just like, oh yeah, like, you know, these are experts, but it's actually just KT learning about the game, and everyone else has played it. Sammy can do everything with Stream Deck from for free, just to build it yourself. Okay, I might have to look into that. Use it from your phone too, because I think there's some interactions with that through Mix It Up, and that's one of those things I've not looked into. Hang on, I'm in the middle of choking chat. Hold on. Yeah, because there's like a few things the mix it up. So it's like, oh, you can do this, you can do that. But I haven't looked into a lot of the stuff to really know what it's about. Like, well, Mix It Up has like some sort of link to a heart rate monitor service. So you can get like a little thing so it can like track your heart rate for like horror games. But I haven't looked into that at all because I think that's one of those things like you need like a paid subscription to that for it to work. Oh. Where's Mixed Up? I'm like messing around with my windows. Ounce? Under that? No, that's what my bot's on. Services? Oh yeah, yes. There's a Sammy thing for Mix It Up. Yeah, like I said, I haven't looked into it at all. And even then, like, there's a webhook you can do, or like something like that for OBS. Because I want to see if I can do stuff for that, or like maybe program it, because like the amount of times where like you know, we've had more than one time where I've like gone on a break, or I've had like, you know, my sister knock at the door and be like, oh yeah, let me mute myself quickly, answer the question, and then come back. And then I forget to unmute myself. So like the first part of Fallout 4, I did that. So I'm kind of tempted to like just restart my playthrough, especially as like I didn't save the stream VOD. I'm kind of tempted to just restart my playthrough. Just so I can have all the audio there. Don't get reliant on it. My best friend's everything run through a Sammy. And when OBS updated, he did it the same day, and Sammy wasn't ready for the new OBS. Whole stream fell. Boo. Yeah, I don't want to get too reliant on it, because like I said, like you talking about Sammy is all very well and good. I don't know specifically what it does. Like I still have all my like I still have like my numpad set to a soundboard. So if anything, it would be a case of I'd look at what Sammy does and maybe just add in extra sound buttons or something. Like see what I can, like what it does and what I can use it for. Because like I'm pretty happy with everything that, like, you know, my stream does right now. Like everything that we've got and everything that I run through, mix it up as is. But if anything, I would probably try and incorporate Sammy as just extra buttons. It's like extra things I can click and be like, oh hey, I have this that I can use now. I have this that I can use. I can use this for something. I can use that for something. Oh. Yeah, let me like, where's yeah, it's even just, oh, okay, just for me. Yeah, Sammy service connectivity allows you to control functionality in the software, such as triggering, releasing buttons to connect to Sammy, blah blah blah. Yeah, so that would probably just be a case of like, oh yeah, I just like maybe have like a couple of Discord bits, even if it is just like a, oh hey, when I transition from, because I want to try and at least like have a thing, so when I transition from my break screen, or like even from this screen to my break screen, or my break screen to this screen, it like mutes and unmutes the microphone. That is at least like the bare minimum that I want to try and do. Yeah, that's like the bare minimum that I want to do. I also want to work on tits. Like, if anyone doesn't know what that is, it's the Twitch integrated throwing system, aka tits. I want to see if I can do that myself, because tits is really cool. Basically it gives you like you can use channel points to throw stuff at like if somebody is using like a PNG or like a VTube model, you can use tits to just throw stuff at the bottle. And I want to try and set up something like that, but without using hits, because it's like $30. I think no, I think it's 20. I think it's close to 20. But if I can do it for free, I want to do it for free. Because yeah, like what the like I've been watching a lot of Barry content. They did a thing. I think it was April 2022. They did a thing where they did like a little talk show. They did a little talk show, and no, not Barra content, Barry, like Bary. They had a little thing where they did like a thing called Barry's House, and they had like a 3D model. They were just kind of like walking around a space, and chat had like I think a channel point redeem, so they could throw like little red dodgeballs at him, and they would like track to the model. And I want to see if I can do something like that. I don't know what program they used. I want to try and do a little digging and see if I can figure it out, because I've downloaded Blender, and I want to see if I can like even just make like a little ball, or like a little something that can be thrown at the Wooper, and then maybe try and remake the Wooper in Blender so it can react to it. Because, you know, it is at the moment 2 PNGs that are like, no, 4 PNGs. It's got an eyes, like a mouth open, a mouth closed, and then the same ones with the eyes closed as well. Yeah, part of me wants to try and remake the Wooper in Blender. Just so it's like floppier, or it has like more movement or something. I don't know. Well, I'll figure it out. But then, like, that does mean I need to learn Blender, and I've like downloaded it like a year ago, and I have not touched it. I have not opened it. I have not updated it. I've done nothing with it. Give it a go. Watch some visual app. Yeah, like I know people that use it. Like, let me see if I can pull up. Like Forever KT, again, to bring them up, they have a their stream model, or like their stream model uses yeah, let me see if I can find like a good clip for that. I'm going to say for the benchmark testing things. Where's this to go back to here? Hang on, where's I don't know how big this is gonna be. Yeah, so like they have like a full like they've made their own like 3D model of like 3D space. As far as I'm aware, they've done all of this in Blender, and I'm just like, if I can figure out how to do, like just make a full PNG or like a full like VTube model, that would be really cool. But I know with how they have theirs done, they have to wear like a thing, so they have like a camera mounted on their like or like they have to wear like a little chest harness with a camera on it. I kind of wish there was like one of the floppy, like, just so you could see like when people are throwing stuff at them. Yeah, so they just like when they like just stream like normal games, they're just like in the corner. Like I want to be able to like move and stuff. Oh yeah, this is oh okay, this is a good one. Yeah, like I kind of want this kind of thing. Just so people can throw, just so I can like make some things in Blender and people can just throw stuff at me. Because I think this would be really funny. Oh, look, AG. Yeah, I want to do this. I want to do something like this. So if anyone knows how to how Blender works and wants to teach me, that'd be really cool. Okay. And we watch ultrasound because I don't remember how Twitch is with watching other people's clips. I have no idea. Hence why I suggested the internet. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to figure it out myself, which is fine. You know, it's an extra skill to learn. We'll do like 2 more of these because I'm 224, and I can see in the corner my PC has that. Oh, hey, I need to I need to restart the PC to install an update thing. So I want to do so, and I thought about doing that earlier while I was watching FMC, and I forgot. Like I forgot to do that while I was watching them earlier. So yeah, which is fine. Yeah, I think they're going. Are they going bird? Where are they going? I'm hovering Sylveon. Content is too stimulating. Yeah, I know. I just feel kind of rude, like dipping out of people's like. Oh no, Sylveon's. Yeah. I don't know. I just like supporting the Oomphies, and I don't really want to have to be like, okay, you know, I've watched them on the PC, and then I watch them on my phone, and then this, and then that. Like, you know, switch over to the phone, and then switch back over to the PC, and it's just like someone's over. I'm just like, no, I'm alright. Oh, yeah. Otherwise, kind of related. On Friday, because I had mentioned on stream today, on Friday I'm doing a little uncapped fundathon thingy. Whilst we're still in a bit of an oh god, we don't really know what's happening situation. So yeah, we're dipping into my little bucket of how has Inside Out 2 become the highest grossing movie of all time? I mean, I guess it's Disney, but like I feel like there's better movies out there. Watch on computer and listen on phone so I can walk to the yeah, like most of the time I'll put like people's like if I'm in another room, I'll tend to have like one stream open on the PC, and then like if I'm in the kitchen, I might put one on my phone. It kind of depends on kind of who I'm watching, what they're doing, things like that. Yeah, because sometimes I'll be like, oh, I want to interact with stream, but I have other things that I want to be doing. Yeah, anyway, so yeah, on Friday I'm going to be dipping into my little bucket of games that I've had for fucking ages, and I've not restarted, like I've not started playing on stream. So yeah, on Friday we're going to be doing Dark Souls 2 again, which I haven't played on PC. For anyone who has been around for a while, I have played through Dark Souls 2. I played through Dark Souls 2 on PS4 in February 2021. The amount of bio settings, I mean, looking at Sony's the only way I can watch reliably. Okay, that figures. Yeah, Dark Souls 2. I last played in February 2021 on stream. Because we played that. I played that as like the start of a birthday stream that I was doing. I can't remember what else I did, and that is not to come off as depressing or like I'm asking for one. That is the only hype train I've ever had. It was 3 years ago for my birthday. But then it's one of those things of just like I most of the time if people want to support me, I'd rather them just be like, oh yeah, like, you know, just send me $1. Just do that. yeah, like, yeah, so, yeah, so not having a hype train since then is kind of not really bothered me. I haven't even done, like, I know, like, Twitch's alerts thing has an option for a hype train. I don't think I've done anything with that besides change the font. I think that is the only change I've made in regards to, if I ever get another one. Right, zombie. Yeah, so we're going to be doing, what? Dark Souls 2, and then depending on how quickly we get through Dark Souls 2, I think tomorrow I want to spend planning out like a little memorial at Minecraft. Just to kind of memorialize Mum in a way. Or just do something to you know, have a reminder of her somewhere. I know, maybe nice. Maybe really depressing. I'll probably cry. I got a 2,000-bit donation once and had to go on a break to cry. I have driven, but yeah. I think it's a case of, like, you know, there are obviously people out there that just say, oh yeah, they can see that I am worth, worth it. But then sometimes when people are, like, too nice to me, I'm just like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Because I think it's always a case of, like, I always feel like there are people that are more deserving of niceness a lot of the time, or, like, nice things. So I'm always kind of just like, when people do, like, on the odd occasion when, like, nice stuff does happen to me, I'm just like, no, there's almost certainly somebody out there that, deserves this more, or, should be on the receiving end of it. Yeah, I think I need more health. I think I need to do another health upgrade. Because I just feel a bit squishy against this version. Like, my health regen is fine. As long as I keep my distance, it's fine. But yeah, just the damage the Persian can do feels a bit scary. Yeah, at least our damage is good now. Like, I had to have a serious sit down with how to deal with ads. I don't like people missing out. Yeah, I feel that, like, I've bumped up my ads for the rest of the month. Purely because I know I should, unless Twitch fucks up somehow, I should 100% get my payout next month. So I figured, oh yeah, I might as well, like, bump up my ad time for the rest of the month. Just a bit until, like, just to kind of, like, add a little bit more in. Like, I'll turn it back down to, like, what, like, a minute, an hour next time, because I still want to at least, like, have, like, some passive revenue. And even then, like, I really don't care. Oh, speaking of, even then, like, I really don't care if, like, somebody wants to, if, like, if people use an ad block. Like, if people use an ad block, that's fine by me. Yeah, I just don't want to be, like, obnoxious with it. I don't want to be, like, somebody who will do, like, 5 minutes of ads an hour. I'm not gonna be, like, that obscene with them. Just want to pop that down. Because, like, 5 minutes of ads an hour feels like way too many. I guess it'd still be a case of like it'd still be like less than you'd get like, you know, just watching television. I guess depending on kind of like what you're watching. But even then, like, you know, the BBC doesn't have any like ads, but then it does technically have ads, but it's only for shows that are on their network already. Like it won't do you won't see like an advert for Capri Sun on there, but you will see an advert for, you know, Casualty or EastEnders on there. What was I thinking? Yeah, sorry, we're just welcome from the ad break. Back from the ad break where we just talked about ad breaks. Try to make it 3 minutes in one block so there's no pre-roll. It's also good piss off. I think it's a case of like because I don't really take breaks. Like I only take a break unless I like really need to pee. Or I want to go grab a snack, and even then that's like very rare. So like, you know, most of the time I'll go like 3 or 4 hours on a stream, just not go for a break. So like I feel like I really should, even if it's just like, okay, you know, run a minute, go stand up. Like even if it's just something like that, or just like, you know, run a minute ad, just like go have a stretch or something. Like I feel like I should. Yeah, like most of the time I'm just like, oh no, I'm alright, I don't need to go for a break. But then it means like it gets like what, like 9-10 o'clock and I feel like a zombie and I'm just like, ugh, have I done this? Yeah, I need to kind of have like a poke of that because I just like I changed it like an hour before stream and I didn't fully look into it. But, like he does it in a way so it's just like cool. Like he does like two, like the automated one does like 2.5 minute ones every. Pardon me, every half hour, and I think I would prefer it if it did. I think I would prefer it if it did like a 3-minute one just every hour. Yeah, I think I would rather it just do like one big one than 2 small ones. I don't know if I can change that. Oh, I can change. Oh no, hang on, I can't change that. Everybody's body is different. I just know it's beneficial to me to have a extra supporter. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I can change that. So I can do. I don't know, FMC. In your opinion, do you think I should do 2 ads of a minute 30 every hour, or 1 ad of 3 minutes every hour? So I feel like I should do the longer one and just be like, okay, like when I can see it on, because like, at least I see the ad manager on the laptop screen. I feel like I should just like maybe like look at that and just be like, right, okay, I've got an ad coming out in 5 minutes. So let's just talk for, let's either talk for 5 minutes or start it now and then go for a break. Even if I just use that like 3 minutes to just like message people back, you know, check my messages, like re-up socials, things like that. I feel like I should do that. Okay, we'll do that for now. Well, 3 minutes allows me to actually do something. Yeah, because like 1.5 minutes isn't much. Like, if I'm just like, oh yeah, give me like a minute to go into the kit. Like, you know, sometimes I can be like, right, okay, I'll run a 3-minute ad. I'll go to the bathroom. So like, I'll go to the bathroom. I make myself a quick sandwich. I'll like boil the kettle. I'll like check in on Florence. It'll be like, right, okay, so I will get back and there'll still be like a little bit of time left. Yeah, I think we're gonna wrap here for today. We made good progress in the panic raid. Like, what, I've maxed out. Well, I've maxed out, I think, yeah, attack speed and, you know, at the attack stat. Yeah, so I think I'm okay, like, to just start farming for the dice now, because I don't need any of the stickers. I don't need the Sacred Style Absol, because I'm pretty sure I've gotten all these previous events. I think I have the background and the frame already. You know, let's check on those while I'm chit-chatting. Yeah, I think I have the background and the frame already. As well as my viewers to also feel like they have enough time. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that is fair. Yeah, well, we'll leave it at 3 minutes. I'll try and like bully myself into like actually going for a break. Oh yeah, okay, so we have that background already, so we don't need that. And I think that frame... Do we have that frame? I'm pretty sure we have the frame. It's one of these ones. Hang on, let's go back. Yeah, so I don't need any of those. So I can pretty much just like work on the dice rolls for the hobo board, and then all the other gubbins. Okay, that's the one with the balloons. So yeah, we have these two. We have the stickers. We have the costume. So dice rolls, and then these are just extras, like the extra energy tank, the extra money, the extra 7-day cards. I don't really need any of, because like how many of these do we have? Hmm. Where are they? I've got 17 of those. I've got 16 of those. I have 6 of these. And then I've got like a load of other ones. I have 7 name change cards. Yeah, nothing I really need. I think I have Gengar, so I think I can use that. Get back to my chat. I won't proof you're breaking that 3 minutes. Okay, I will send you... Next time I'm in your chat and you go on a break, I will send you a 3-minute video of me just walking around. Is that a deal? Like a 3-minute video of me just like walking around, stretching my legs. I'll go make a cup of tea. Okay, well okay, so I can use these. We have Gengar. Yeah, and that just gets us extra 5 tickets for that. Feels really stingy. Touch some grass with a copy of today's newspaper. That would mean I'd have to walk to my local Tesco's, which is a mile away, buy a newspaper, walk back, and then send you a 3-minute video of me touching grass. Is that really what you want me to do? I won't do it, but... Okay, well, I have Sylveon, I have Gengar, I have Blissey. You know? Yeah, we're gonna wrap here for today. Fine, just have something to prove it's not an old photo. No, I was gonna send you like a live video, like, you know, an actual 3-minute video. I don't know, like I have a spare iPhone. I can always just like hold the phone up to the camera. Just be like, oh yeah, this is, you know, this is the time, this is the day. Yeah, we're gonna wrap here. Like I say, tomorrow we don't stream. Well, we don't stream on Thursdays. Friday is going to be our little fundathon thing. Like I say, we're doing it uncapped. I might put a cap on it eventually. I don't see it being like super popular, but yeah. Thank you to the lovely people that have already like sent me like a little tip or a donation just to help me out, just to help us out. Yeah, I'm doing it at like £5 buys an hour. So I'm doing the first. So I'm doing Friday's one, just as like a, oh yeah, we're not counting any of that time. And then we'll do a stream every day, just for like the extra time. Because at the moment I'm up to like 21 hours. So that'll be what, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and half of Tuesday. And even then, like Dark Souls 2, I know the layout of Dark Souls 2. You know, because we have played it before. I haven't played through most of the DLC because some of it was kind of bad. And then even so, that's supposed to be about like 30 to 40 hours. So yeah, we'll do the Minecraft Memorial thing. If we don't reach the time for that, I'll do that anyway as like another stream at some point. But I'd like to do it as part of this, just as a kind of reminder. And then after that, probably crowd controlled Fallout 4 because I'm gonna have to restart Fallout 4 anyway because half that VOD didn't have audio, like didn't have microphone audio, and I'm just like laughing to myself. So yeah, we'll restart Fallout 4 as a crowd control game. So Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Yeah. Thank you anyone for coming by chat. If you haven't already, feel free to drop me a follow. Super appreciate it. You can follow me at the links in the chat above my head when they pop up because I closed the dashboard early. There we go. Yeah, you can follow me at the links up there above my head. Will probably be a flesh tuber for Dark Souls. You know, just so I have a face. Plus, I'm doing like a little thing of I've still got some of those pickle chilies in the fridge from June. So I'm probably gonna do that again of like, oh yeah, every donation, anything that kind of helps me out, will have a pickle chili for. So I think I need to eat like 5 or 6 already, which is just like ugh, ah, ah. But hey, at least it's stuff. At least it's food. So yeah, I'll see everyone on Friday. Mm. Mm-hmm.